my goodness. Wow.
We're going to Funky Town.
Welcome to the fabulous Kahala Hotel and Resort. I am here with the Vice President and General Manager, Joe Ibarra. Joe, cheers to you. 60 years, celebrating 60 years at the Kahala.
It's been amazing 60 years. So last year, on June 18th, we celebrated our 60th anniversary. And as we go into this year, we're celebrating the best of Kahala.
So everything that is the best, that makes
Correct.
Kahala the best.
Our service, our location, everything that we can offer that we celebrated last year continues into the next 60 years.
Well, I'm very excited because you're never on camera. So I'm so excited that you agreed to do this because I feel like your perspective, especially managing this beautiful property, you have innuendos that you can share with us that you feel makes Kahala special.
Absolutely. So I've been at the Kahala for going on 11 years this month.
So you started when you were like 20?
I love you for saying that. I've been in the industry now 24 years.
Wow.
So over the last 11 years, I've really grown to love and know everything and all the details that we have to offer here.
Okay, shall we take a stroll?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I love that the valet, every time you come here, the valet staff are wonderful on it. Just a beautiful property. It's just
amazing.
Like welcoming.
One of the things that I love is where we are located. We come out of an amazing neighborhood, and as you come up the driveway, here opens the beautiful Kahala.
Yeah.
Mid-century modern architecture with amazing luxury service.
And you get greeted with champagne.
One of the amazing things is our grand lobby. We call it grand because, as you can see, it has amazing heights for the ceilings, and it is bookmarked with our 3 signature chandeliers.
Tell me what's special. Everyone talks about the chandeliers. Why are they so special?
They were installed when the hotel opened in 1964. It's 28,000 pieces of sea glass that make up these chandeliers. And the hints are actually located throughout the entire property. So even on the side, the chandeliers, and as we go through the lobby area, all of the chandeliers
All the light
also have
fixtures have
correct,
stained
a
glass.
hint of the stained glass.
So pretty. Every attention to detail. It's amazing. Even the aesthetics. I love that you have a refillable water station over here.
That's one of my passions. So sustainability and making sure that we're doing our kuleana, our responsibility for future generations, is having stations like this to make sure that we do our part for the environment.
With the beautiful Kahala flowers.
Absolutely.
Shameless plug. So I know that this part, right, it's an open lobby area. But that part over there is the veranda.
Correct. On the far side, closest to the ocean, is the veranda. We have entertainment in the evenings, and we also do a tea service. A very amazing signature tea service. People come year after year to celebrate that with us.
Wow, amazing. So the art of the tea service is kind of a dying tradition. So you guys are still keeping that afloat.
Absolutely. Because we've been here for 60 years, it's about that timeless elegance and luxury that people want, and that's something that we have, that tradition that we continue and will continue to have.
Now we talk about the aesthetics here, the flowers and the plants. These are all real.
Absolutely. We pride ourselves in that. When people come to Hawaii and they come to the Kahala, they want to be immersed in the tropical feel that we have in Hawaii. So we make sure that everything is real.
It's beautiful. I mean, it almost looks fake. It's so pretty.
Then I did my job.
So this is the area where you would check in.
Yes.
And then if we keep going down that way, you have a beautiful full-service spa.
Correct.
And retail.
We do. We have an amazing retail on the right-hand side, which all of our signature items, all Kahala branded. We have some great cookies and our famous chocolate macadamia nuts in various varieties. It's definitely something that people always take home as omiyage for their friends and family.
I love telling this the Kahala Hello Kitty story.
Okay.
When you guys released that Hello Kitty, people from all over were just coming here to spend the day, spend the night actually, and just to buy that Hello Kitty doll.
Correct. I was actually surprised. We had this concept of celebrating our 60th anniversary last year, co-branding with Hello Kitty as well as the Kahala, and that combination ended up catching fire.
Yeah.
And people come from all over the world, from the mainland, from China, from Korea. They fly here specifically to get that one-of-a-kind unique item.
It is so amazing. And she's tan.
She's tan.
She's tan.
Next month, we're launching various other Hello Kitty collabs with our spa in a spa robe.
No way.
We're doing a retail Hello Kitty as well, so we're looking forward. More to come.
Okay, so how do we keep ourselves prepared for that? Will you be launching that on your website?
Yes, so
social media?
www.kahalaresort.com. We do have an online store, and we also have social media at Kahala Resort. It's all listed there. So when we have new launches, please make sure you're watching that because you might get the first opportunity to tag one.
Wow. Okay, you need to save one for me.
I will.
So, Joe, this is the iconic staircase. It's with beautiful orchids. How many brides have gone down these stairs? How many guests?
I want to say 100,000 brides.
100,000
That's kind of a
brides.
big number, but thousands. It's definitely iconic for the hotel.
Yeah.
One of the things that we love about it is all of the orchids that we have on the wall, and one of them is actually chocolate scented. So it's a very unique experience for people. But it's well known with all the brides, and many people take photos here.
This is like the most Instagrammable
It is.
stairway.
It's very, very
there.
special.
Let's take a walk.
Absolutely, let's go.
So who manages all of the foliage here?
We have a company called Door to Paradise, and they take care of all of our orchids. As you mentioned earlier, they're all real, and so they require a lot of attention. Orchids do not have a unlimited blooming lifetime, so we
Yeah.
make sure that as they begin to die off, that we replace them. We want to make sure that it's lush and it's presentable
So
for
it's
all of the
always
guests.
Constantly.
Being redone and looked at. It's important to us that everyone has the same consistent feel when they come here to the Kahala.
Is it the chocolate?
I don't know. Let's have a smell. That's not chocolate.
It's not chocolate. It's chocolate liquors. So was this was one of the original things when
Yes,
the
it
hotel
was.
built?
So one of the classic things about the hotel, I'm sure many of the viewers know the Maile room. So as you came down this orchid staircase, this was here. The pothos was also down here. You entered down into the seating area for the ballroom. So there's some images that I have in my archives that show this whole area back then in the 1960s.
You gotta, we have to share that.
Okay, I'll get that for you.
It's so pretty. There's so many different species of orchids here too.
That's one of the things that we pride ourselves with. Instead of just having the traditional purple orchid, we want to make sure that we have various varieties, sizes, blooms, and colors. Again, we want to make sure that everybody has that experience and can take their own photo for their Instagrammable moment.
Well, it's like, I've been up and down these stairs many times. I've never really stopped to see the orchids. So I really love this.
I think it's amazing. I've been here 11 years, and I sometimes come down here and catch one that catches my eye, and I have to take a photo of it because I've never seen it before.
I'm glad you take time out of your busy schedule
Absolutely.
to do that.
We have to stop and smell the roses, or in this case, the orchids.
So I know that you also have started with phases of remodel
Yes.
of the rooms.
So we're doing a refresh. We started last year, and we're actually just updating and refreshing all of the inside items, the soft goods we call them, in the property.
Can we take a look?
Absolutely, be
Okay.
delighted. Right this way.
Which way do we go? So aesthetically bring in the hallways with it.
So as part of the refresh, everything here was touched. So the entire hallway carpets were redone, all the wallpaper was removed and painted, all of the lanterns were refinished. We kept these iconic images that have been with the resort for a very long time to make sure we pay
Since the
homage.
origin.
Correct.
That's so special. So how many rooms per floor do you guys have?
We have about 38 per floor. We have two wings. So when we came out of the elevator, on the right-hand side, we have the Diamond Head wing, which is closer to a Diamond Head. On the left-hand side, we have the Cocoa Head wing, which is closer to Cocoa Head.
I see. That makes sense.
Yes. Makes it easier for everyone. So this is one of the rooms we'd like to show you. So all of the carpets here were redone, so they were refreshed to be brand new. The sofa was reupholstered. All of the furniture was refinished. We painted also the nightstands. The ceiling, everything was repainted in the room.
So I remember it was more of like a gold type of.
Correct. It was more of a
Yeah.
yellowish tinge. We decided to brighten the room up a little bit by going with a little bit more of a cream off-white.
Oh, it looks really, really nice.
Right. We wanted to keep the same feel, the same furniture. We're known for this Hawaiian aesthetic, kind of classic feel. As you can see, the rooms are quite spacious. We wanted to make sure that we keep that.
And this is a standard room.
Correct. So all our rooms are about 550 square feet, 50 square meters. We have one of the largest guest rooms on the island.
Well, and you have, this is
This is an oceanfront room, king-size bed. So as you come out here, you can see you have oceanfront views of this beautiful beach, which was created by the hotel's developers in 1963. You have a view of our Dolphin Lagoon wing, our dolphins here at the Dolphin Lagoon, our pool, our kids' pool.
You can pretty
Spectacular.
much see everything from
Yes.
this room. So now, I know you mentioned something about the tiles.
So we did refinish the tile as part of the refurbishment. It is the same design because we wanted to make sure that we kept the same aesthetic, but we wanted to make sure that they were thicker and more durable. But one thing that we love about these bathrooms, they are all similar in size and built the same way. We have his and her sinks, we have a deep soaking tub, we have a water closet, and we have 2 closet. His and hers.
Very nice. Very smartly designed. Like
It's
you
very
stay
classic.
in your corner, I'll stay in my corner.
If you have a partner, you definitely want your own space.
Oh, it's really, really beautiful. It's very subtle. Very subtle, but
We wanted to keep it classic, right? We've been here for 60 years. Many of our guests, they want timeless elegance, and this is our timeless elegance. We want to make sure that we do our due diligence so that they come back to some place that they feel comfortable in.
So we are at Plumeria Beach House, one of the signature restaurants here at Kahala Hotel and Resort. I finally got Joe Ibarra to sit down and have lunch with me, but we couldn't have lunch without having executive chef Jonathan Mizukami present us with our lunch. What did you bring for us?
So we have our signature Kahala bento. It has a little bit of everything, so all of our best. So we have our famous ahi musubi, sashimi, we have prime rib, and miso butterfish.
So we didn't have to order all the things. It's already made for us here.
All in one box.
Thank you so much,
So
chef.
Thank you, chef.
So you finally made some time to sit down and talk story with me. It's been, I think this is like the first out of 11 years that you've ever sat down for an interview.
Absolutely.
I am honored.
You're a special person.
Well, you're special. Okay, let's dig in.
Okay.
I know you're hungry.
Yes.
We've been doing a lot of
Lunchtime.
walking and talking.
Yes. Let's dive in.
So I know that these are the signature favorites at the Kahala. The miso butterfish, the iconic musubi. That is something that's been around since the beginning, I want to say.
This musubi has been a signature icon of the Kahala. At first it was in our Hoku's restaurant, and then we brought it down here to Plumeria Beach House. We're well known for this item. Very special. The way that it's produced, it has that fried rice on the outside with that amazing fresh poke in the middle. And one of the things I love is the crab namasu on the bottom. You have to make sure you get that with every single bite.
It's so good. Like, this is synonymous with the Kahala. Like, anytime.
One and the same.
Everybody knows that this is where it started. So, speaking of which, I want to talk to you about how you got started because your story is pretty amazing. Tell me about your childhood, how you grew up, because I know you're a local boy.
Locally born and raised. So my father is a first generation immigrant. He came here to Hawaii from the Philippines from Sinai Ilocosur when he was in his late 20s. He was 27, $200 in his pocket. He met my mother, who is born on Kauai, raised here on Oahu, hometown is Kaneohe. They fell in love and they had 3 beautiful children. And I'm grateful to be the middle child.
That's why we get along. We're both middle children.
We know how to manage the younger child and the older child.
Uh-huh.
My father was actually in the hospitality industry my entire life growing up. When I was a child, he had 3 jobs. He worked at High's, He worked at the Hawaiian Region Hotel, which is now the Waikiki Beach Marriott. So hospitality and hotels have been part of my entire life growing up. I went to the charity walk fundraisers when I was a child. I went to the Keiki Christmas parties. So me being in the industry was meant to be.
Yeah.
Growing up, we really didn't have much money. My dad being a first-generation immigrant, so it was a little bit challenging. We grew up in Chinatown, and then we ended up going to income housing, so Marriott homes. So
Wow.
that's kind of the foundation. We didn't have much money, but what we did have, we definitely cherished. The hotel hospitality and the hotel industry was a big part of my childhood growing up. I remember my mother taking us to pick up my dad when he got off his swing shift, 3 to 11. Our opportunity to get into the car and drive through Waikiki and see all the lights and the big hotels and wait in the loading dock for him to pick them up. But it was a good childhood. That's kind of how I got my start in hospitality and hotels. So I've been in the industry 24 years now, 11 years here at the Kahala. But the idea of being able to share who we are, being a native Hawaiian, I'm an alumni of Kamehameha schools, it's important to me that we share in true Hawaii with the people and the visitors that come here.
I love your humble background. I love how, coming from somebody that was born and raised here, you understand the aloha spirit, you understand hospitality, you've seen it from your dad's perspective growing up. You came from such humble background, and you now heading one of the most prestigious hotels in Hawaii.
It's amazing. I never thought, and could never have dreamed that I would be at the helm of this iconic resort. We're 61 years old this year. It was nothing I could have ever dreamed of, but I'm so grateful. But being the first non-Caucasian general manager, being at the helm of this resort for 5 years, I feel it's my kuleana, my responsibility to give back. So I created a lot of programs. I want to make sure the Kahala, which is the largest private business in the Waialae Kahala Ahulua, that we do our part to engage with the community, give back, make sure that they understand that this is a place not just for the rich and famous and celebrities, but for you and I, people like me growing up. One of the things I'm a big fan of and passionate about is using my role here to give back. Mm-hmm. I went to Princess Ruth K. Likolani Middle School. When I went there, it was Central Middle School. Mm. It's a feeder off of Marriott Homes where I grew up. We didn't really have much money, but I understand what it's like to be there, not having much. And I want to make sure that they know that I'm from there. Yeah. I'm just like them. At some point, those keiki can be in this position. One of the things that we do, and I'm very proud sponsor, is Princess Ruth K. Likolani Middle School has an Iron Chef program. An Iron Chef? Yes. So people in the culinary industry. So Chef Jonathan also helps me with that. Yeah. They raise funds. We sponsor part of it. They come here to the Kahala. They go to Hoku's, and we do a whole culinary experience. And I greet them and I welcome them, and I let them know I'm just like them. At some point in their life, they might be in my position and a general manager of an iconic luxury property. I love this part of the story because with anything, with any type of passion or desire, anything is possible, and you have proven that. And the humble beginnings that you've had, what you're bringing to the community, and I wanted to share that story because I feel like it's so important for people to understand that you are not, to be honest, not the typical general manager. So, and that vice president to boot. So those are accolades. What do you think you did different that helped you achieve that? Well, my story is a little bit interesting because my very first job in hotels, I was a phone operator. So I picked up the phone. Aloha, this is Joe. How may I direct your call? Transferring phone calls for a 1,310 room property. But what I realized is I had an opportunity to connect and engage with people who want to visit here, save thousands of dollars to come here. Me being native Hawaiian, me having a Hawaiian cultural background through Kamehameha schools, it really synergized with me. I love being able to educate them. When I was a front desk agent, we had feather lace behind the front desk, and then the person coming in, that's beautiful. And then I would tell them the story. I said, would you like to learn a little bit more about that? The way those feather lays were done, there's the Hawaiian bird catcher who would put sap on top of a branch, wait for that bird to land on it, pluck just the red and yellow feathers, wash its feet, and release it. It took thousands of birds to create that lei,
Wow.
that lei pole. It's an amazing story to show how the Hawaiian culture is really connected with sustainability, how we are one with the environment. That's a big passion of mine. And that's why I created our Kiska program, Kahala's initiative for sustainability, culture, and the arts.
So we're going to take a quick break and we're going to learn more about this Kiska program, and we're going to learn more about your journey on how you got to be Joe Ibarra today. We'll be right back. And we are back with Joe Ibarra. This is an incredible opportunity, not only for myself, but for the viewers. And I feel like for you too, because I don't know if you've ever been able to share your story.
I do feel like I have this story of where I grew up. I want to do my due diligence. Me being in this role, I have the opportunity to create programs like Kiska, to engage with Princess Ruth K. Kalani Middle School. But it's not about me. It's about my team, the colleagues. It's about what we can do for our guests. So I like to be in the back and let them raise and be in the front.
The question that I asked you was, what do you think you did different to attain this goal? Because when you look at it, right, the way that you grew up, did you ever think in a million years you would be the general manager of one of the most prestigious hotels in the world?
Never in a million years would I.
What do you think was so different about what it is that you did?
I think that in any hotel, you can get a shower, you can get a bed anywhere. I think the thing that makes it different, especially here at the Kahala, is the people.
Yeah.
The staff is the Kahala brand. The attention to detail, the ability to give genuine service and connect with people, I think that's what sets us apart. My management style is about collaboration, listening, hearing. I want to make sure that I get your feedback. Coming in this industry, I don't have a travel industry management degree. I never went to school for hospitality. I was a union worker, telephone operator. I went through a management development program, and I learned what it's like to work from the ground up, being able to understand what it's like to be a line worker, have input and feedback. That's so valuable. I seek that from our agents. I want to know what's going on. They are the people who interact face to face every single day with our guests. If we can do and adjust something a little bit different to enhance their stay, I want to know about it. So I say, let's try something. If it doesn't work out, let's adjust. I don't want to come in and say, I'm making you do this, you have to do this. We're Ohana, we're Kahala Ohana. So if we work together, all with the guest experience in mind, we can't be beat. And that's why we won so many awards. Best staycation, best spa.
Best wedding venue.
Best wedding venue.
Best place to
It
celebrate.
really has to do with our staff.
Yeah.
We're an amazing location. We're just on the gracious side of Diamond Head. We have an outer island feel. You don't have to go to Maui or Hawaii Island. You can just come here to Oahu and you feel like you're in an oasis.
Yeah.
Tranquility, amazing culinary flair. Look at this bento.
Amazing.
It's spectacular. And our mission is to create treasured memories for all of you, all of the kamaina, all of the guests that come here, so that you bring your children, your grandchildren here. 61 years, and I'm grateful to meet so many people who've had great memories here.
Yeah.
And my mission is to make sure we maintain that service, that legacy, so that people keep coming back for the next 60 years.
So we talk about celebrations. So celebrations, you guys are offering a promotion.
Yes, we are. So it's graduation season. A lot of people are graduating from high school. It's a big deal. So our banquet catering services, we're offering 20% off our menus, no location fee. And it could be a graduation party, weddings, retirement party, vow renewals. I mean, this is a special place.
Well, that's
amazing
amazing.
venues, oceanfront views.
Yeah.
Take pictures at our orchid staircase, grand lobby with chandeliers in the background. I'm very honored to be at the helm of this resort.
So that is huge because you don't have to have a reason. Basically, the menu fee is waived at 20% off the menu. There's basically a huge savings right there.
It is.
And so that's limited though, right?
It's limited.
Until the end of summer?
The end of summer. So everything's for the end of summer. But I think it's our opportunity to give back. Being the first locally born and raised general manager here, it's important that we connect with our kama'aina. I want them to feel like they can come here for breakfast, for lunch, for their special occasion. My upbringing, I could never afford coming here. I didn't come to this property until prior to my engagement working here 11 years ago. I never thought I would have been in this position. So I know that a lot of people say, oh, Kahala, oh, that's that place. Oh, hoity-toity, we can go there. Absolutely not. I'm the general manager of this resort and I welcome you.
Yeah.
Please engage with our employees, understand and feel what it's like to be in this oasis. I mean, it's a secret, but it shouldn't be.
It's I think it's a hidden gem. You have so many wonderful cuisine outlets here that are run by executive chef Jonathan Mizukami. The food is always something that is amazing. Anytime I have out-of-town guests, I bring them here. They're just blown away. This is like bringing the most elite type of cuisine to people that love to travel, that love to dine.
We pride ourselves on that. The food quality, the presentation. You talked about Chef, I know you've spoken with him many times. He's Michelin star restaurant trained. So the quality and the amount of effort he puts is unmatched.
Yeah.
And this is something that I want everybody to experience.
There's consistency, there's service, there's a humbleness, and it's a warm welcome whenever you come here. So I really appreciate you taking the time. I love it here. This is one of my favorite places.
We want everybody to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It is an amazing, special place. It's dear to my heart. I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I want to share it with everyone.
Well, Mr. Ibarra, thank you very much for doing this. I know you didn't want to do it, but I'm so glad you did.
Anything for you.
Thank you.
And I welcome everyone here to the Kahala Hotel and Resort.